All right, folks, got a lot to get to. Season 49, let's launch it. Rumble's going to help me. We have got some business to take care of with the pick and everything. But first off, let's talk about the Snuffer Blockers, because Snuffer Blockers are back. This season, every player starts off with $9, but that money needs to be protected by your Snuffer Blockers. If you think your player is going to be, one of your players is going to be eliminated in the next episode, you need to play your Snuffer Blocker for that player. Even if you think they're going to be medevaced from the game, play a Snuffer Blocker before the episode airs. And in our group chat, you simply have to say, I'm playing the Snuffer Blocker for, name the player that you want to protect. And the game board will reflect that. If your player does indeed leave the game in the next episode, then you will have successfully protected $3 of your prize. However, if they leave and you haven't played the Snuffer Blocker, you lose $3 on the spot. If $3 has been lost, half of it goes to the second place Jeff pot and half of it goes to the kitty. Not this kitty, prize kitty. Well timed. We rehearsed that, didn't we, Rumble? Cool. So the other half goes into the prize kitty. So the rules: your intention to play a Snuffer Blocker must be declared before the day of broadcast of the episode that you think your face being voted out from. There is no limit to how many players can play a Snuffer Blocker in any episode. So multiple people can play Snuffer Blockers for their players for that episode. You may even play both Snuffer Blockers for both of your players in the same episode if you so wish. A Snuffer Blocker will be regarded as burnt if it has been played successfully or otherwise. Snuffer Blockers may be played up to the penultimate episode of the season, and any castaways remaining in the game for the final episode will retain that $3 for themselves, for the player. Okay, but Mac, we're starting the game with $9 and 2 times 3 is 6. Well, introducing the black and white blocker. Okay, everyone is going to start the game right now with a black and white blocker, and when you make your second pick, you must also play your black and white blocker on the player that you think is going to be first out of the game. Okay, multiple people can choose the same castaway. So, and if anyone picks correctly, they will win a share of those 9 times $3. However, if any player has actually played a regular Snuffer Blocker on their castaway for the first episode, that protects not just their regular $3, but their extra $3. So the prize kitty for getting this correct is actually reduced by that $3. Okay, so double advantage to playing your Snuffer Blocker in the first episode. Got it? Cool. So the rules: your black and white blocker must be played when you choose your second castaway in the pick. You may choose to play a regular Snuffer Blocker, as I've just said, on one of your castaways to protect the regular $3 plus your extra $3. If you play your black and white blocker wrongly, you will lose $3. Cool. Now, if one player plays their black and white blocker correctly, they'll win the potential $27 prize for themselves. But if multiple people guess correctly, then that will be split equally between them. However, if nobody correctly plays their black and white blocker, half of the prize will go onto the second place Jeff pot, and the other half will return to the regular kitty. Oh, it's just off camera. You see this? There we go. Into the kitty. Good job, kitty. Cool. So that's the Snuffer Blockers and the new black and white blocker. Let's get to the wheel of Jeff, the pick order. This season, there will again be 2 opportunities for players to steal a castaway from another player. One wheel will be spun to offer the person in a random picking position from 2nd to 15th, okay? And they'll be offered the choice to either pick from the remaining players or challenge another player. The person who picks last in round 2 will also automatically be given this opportunity. If you choose challenge, you must pick the castaway that you want to steal and will be given a challenge to compete against the player that has them. That says complete typo, sorry. One little bit of error in the whole thing. All right, cool. You will not know anything about the challenge until your decision has been confirmed. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. There'll be 2 challenges. They will be different challenges. The winner of the challenge wins the castaway. The loser gets to instantly pick from the remaining castaways. Cool? Well, let's get to it. Here's the wheel, which is going to decide who is going to pick or challenge another player. And it goes something like this. So, to get the advantage, oh, wow, what a twist. The person who gets to pick 17th is going to get the advantage, but the person who comes straight after them, 18th and last, will also get that choice. So, we will have 16 players already picked. There will literally be only 2 left. The person who's picking 17th will get to either pick one of those 2 remaining ones or challenge another player and see how that goes. And then the same again will happen for the person picking last. Oh, I like that. So let's decide the picking order. In first place, picking first will be, is it Shikara? It's going to be Shikara. Shikara. I don't know why the voices don't happen. Anyway, they used to be so much fun when this thing said the voice. Coming in, and Shikara, you also picked last, so you got the advantage. Coming in second is Amanda. Okay, so Amanda and Shikara both have the pick again or challenge advantage right off the bat. First 2, last 2 in the game. Interesting. In third, picking third will be Shane. No, it's Kirby. Kirby. Then fourth will be Liam. Is it Liam? Is it? It's me. Okay, it's Mac in 4th. And in 15th. But in 5th and 14th, right in the middle of the pack, it's going to be Shane. Yes, it's Shane. So Shane, you're dead center. In 6th and 13th place, 6th in the first, 4th in the second. Kelly, is it Kelly? No, it's edging. Rob's been edged. Okay. In 7th place, picking 7th in the first round and 3rd in the second round. Tyler, you're up. So we are down to Liam, the veteran who started this game all those years ago, and Kelly, our newest member of our family, picking 8th. It's going to be Kelly, 8th in round 1 and 2nd in round 2. Just make it official to make sure that Liam gets the double hitter of last in round 1 and first in round 2. And now let's do an edit.
Catches! There it is. That's pick an order. So Shikara, you're up first. You get free reign to pick whoever you like here. And then Amanda, you're afterwards. We'll just go in order. Just fire them off as quickly as you can because we've got about a week to go to get all our ducks in order. And then when it gets to the last 2 picks, we'll see whether Amanda and or Shikara decide to just take who's left, or we'll do a challenge, but we'll find out about that later. Bye.